What's up, guys? Aaron here from Action Fam. It is really nice out. um, with that being said, I actually want to talk about some I guess kind of intense things. I want to talk about pain and what pain can be a good thing. Um, Not in the moment, I'm sure. It's pretty bad. In the past, I would look at a day like this and be like, "It's too hot. I don't like this. It's too hot out, and I'm sad." I was just an angry person. I was pissed all the time. I was just not in a good spot. And eventually, after a couple years, a lot of years of not working, and a lot of fixes that I thought were fixes that weren't fixes, like drugs and alcohol, I was decided that something needed to change. And in the moment, I was like, all right, I'll just do this so I can stop being an awful person. It was kind of just like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And then it turned into something so much better than that, and like incredible. Like I can smile and like look outside and just be like, man, it's fucking gorgeous, and be at peace. I was not at peace. I was pissed and drunk and just all this shit. And I wanted to say, like, if you've had shit go down in your life, like, that's okay. And it's gonna get hard and it's gonna knock you down, and that's fine too. I was knocked down for years. I was down really fucking far. But once you decide that the pain is too much, like, you can reach out, and don't be afraid to ask for help, because it doesn't have to be like that forever. And even like hearing me say that 2 years ago, I'd be like, well, dude, fuck you, dude. Like, why do you think you can say this? And like, it took me a while to appreciate the people that are trying to help, and not writing them off like, well, dude, you're fucking happy, why would you care? Why would you fucking care? Like, it's like, you take the pain, and if you can learn from it, you really got to learn from it. The way I was thinking about it, I was just thinking, walking around, it's kind of a nerdy example, but like, take any horrible thing that's happened to you, and it's like in X-Men, when Wolverine gets his skeleton and his like adamantium or metal stuff, when they shoot that, it's like literally it was like agonizing pain. And I feel like that's a thing that happens in a lot of superhero movies. Like, they had to go through, like, Batman, his parents died, and like like Wolverine had this like molten metal pumped into his veins, and he was like, holy shit. And take that, obviously it's a metaphor, but take that and learn from that. Like, growing isn't gonna be easy. If you've had shit happen to you, like any like addiction, abuse, like all this stuff, I'm not trying to downplay it, and maybe it won't seem like nice right now, it's not fun right now, but legit, if you one little bit every single day, you're like, all right, what can I learn? And you push for that happiness, and you push through that all the shit, you'll walk out on the other side kind of feeling like a superhero. And I can say that for real. Like, I kind of feel like when I'm walking down the street, I'm like, yeah, like, I'm almost a year sober. I'm not depressed anymore. I'm not anxious. I'm like, I can walk down the street and talk to people and be like, yeah, like, I'm fucking me. And it feels good. And it took a long time to get there. And it takes people longer or shorter, depending. When do you want the pain to stop? It's kind of up to you. I'm not saying you have to do it alone. There's people out there that'll help, and like, so many support systems that will help you get to where you can be that guy that you see, that you're like, wow, I wish I could be like him. I wish I could be like that person, or him or her, who's, man, they're so happy, they're so at peace. I wish I could be like that. And you can be like that. It's just gonna take some time. I wouldn't have the confidence or the want to film a video 2 years ago, a year ago, even a couple months ago even. It's crazy how fast everything turns around once you really start believing that it can. And it's kind of the other thing is when you're looking forward, it seems like a lot, and you're like, man, it's gonna take so long though. I do it with working out, with everything sobriety. I was like, well, I'm only 1 month, but when you climb that mountain, you look back and you're like, damn, that was crazy, man. Like, what, you finish, like, even in school, you're like, man, it's September, I just started school, blah, blah, blah. And then when summer comes, you look back, you're like, dude, the year's over already? And you're like, wow. And you kind of look back at, even though it was like shitty and boring, you're like, that was kind of dope. Like, do that with life. And the thing is, it's up to you now. Like, you have to go to school, you have to do this. Like, you don't have to get better, but be the guy or girl who's like, fuck everything, I'm gonna get better. And you're gonna lose people, and you're gonna find people, and it's gonna be insane. And it's hard to do a video because in the moment it hurts so much, and I'm sure 50% of people watching this are gonna say like, fuck you, dude, who are you, like I said before. But the people who need it, that's more important than the people who are gonna hate. So I guess it's kind of the it gets better thing, because it does. So keep pushing, follow your fucking dreams, man. Anything's possible. I'm Aaron again. Peace out, guys.